In this video, I'm going to show you the Safari Reader button and how to find and save articles for use in your classroom. So first I'm going to go to the Safari application, and the icon for Safari looks like this. It looks like a compass. And when I go there, I'm going to want to search for an article. So I'm going to go to the Smithsonian Magazine page. You can also go to Discovery Kids or Scholastic or National Geographic Kids has some articles. Now, I want to direct your attention up here to the reader button. Right now you're going to see that it's gray, and if I click on it, nothing really happens. That means that the button is not functioning. Because right now I'm not on a page with an article, I'm on a page with a list of a lot of different articles. So I could search for an article in this search box, or I can find one that I like on this home page. So I'm going to select an article. And when I select this article, you're going to notice that this reader button notices that it's an article, so the button became blue and now it's functioning. I'm going to show you what that does in just a minute after I have you take a look at this page and how it's full of distractions. It has links to social media, it has advertisements, it has links to other articles. All of these can be a distraction to students in your classroom. Now watch what happens when I hit the reader button. When I hit the reader button, it gives you the article and the pictures free of all distractions. And now, if you wanted to, from here you can project this onto your screen and you can do a lesson straight from this page. I'm going to go a step further and I'm going to show you how to save this as a PDF, because there's actually some more functions that you can do if you save it as a PDF. So once I have this article, say I wanted to save it so that I can use it again next year. I'm going to want to create a folder to save it in. So I'm going to go to File, and instead of going to Save As, I'm going to go to Print. Because if I go to Save As, it's only going to save the Safari page. If I go to Print, it gives me the option to save it as a PDF, and that's what I want to do. If I wanted to print the article for my students, I can print it from here, and it looks exactly how it does on my page. Or I can go to this menu for PDF, and I can click on Save as a PDF. When I do that, it opens up this menu. So I think I'm gonna just save it on my desktop so that you'll be able to see it, and I'm gonna create a new folder. So you can create a science folder, you can create a social studies folder. I'm going to just call this one articles and hit create, and then I'm going to save it. And when I do that, I'm going to hide this page. You'll see that this articles folder appears on my desktop. I can double click to open it, and here it is. So when I open this article, there isn't Adobe on your MacBooks to open it up, but there is Preview, which is a great alternative. And I'm going to show you some of the functions that you can use in this reader. So with Preview, there's a highlighting tool. If you wanted to use this, and I'm going to put it full screen so you can see just the article. And then you can see my tools up here. So I can select a color, a highlighter color, and I can read this at the class, and I can highlight certain parts of the article. I could ask questions to my students and ask them to find evidence by telling me where I should highlight. So there's a highlighting tool. There's also, if I click on this button right here, it pulls down an extra menu. So maybe you're asking kids to come up with questions that you have about the article. I'm going to do the speech bubble. So you can click and drag to create a speech bubble. There's sticky notes, so you can create a sticky note. And as soon as you take a note, it makes it smaller so that it only appear if you actually click on it. So that's a good way to take notes. And if you put something there that you don't want, you just select it and then hit delete. You can take this line, I'm just going to underline in purple maybe. You can underline important things in the story. You can circle things, important things in the story. So this preview application is actually really useful when presenting to the class. And if I was in full screen, to get out of full screen, I just click that icon and it takes me out of full screen. And I actually kind of like it better when it's like this. If I need the words to be bigger, it might be a better option for you to just click and drag to make this window bigger and smaller. So this is how you'd find an article and save it as a PDF and open it in preview and take notes on that article. And once you're finished taking notes, you can save it and it'll save it with all of the notes that you took on it. I hope you can find that useful in your class. Thanks for watching.